Hey guys, how's everyone doing out there? Luke here, and I haven't made a video in ages for Salus, and it feels like ages. It's probably like a day, but it feels like ages. And now on screen, I'm currently doing it's live. All this is live comm, so I'm currently just going for challenges, which I need 80. Well, I want 100 challenges done, achievement points, or at least 100. Preferably 85 for the completionist cape, which I'm going for now. So I'm just using normal bones, so it's not going to make any difference. I do actually need to put them in a different tab, though. All of them. At least I can put them in here. So there is a bit I want to talk about. Now recently I've not been doing many Salusscape videos. That's not because I'm bored. A lot of people keep thinking, oh, you're quitting, that's it, you don't do videos, you're not going to do it anymore. No, people do ask me it, surprisingly. People actually do ask me that. I'm not quitting. I'm never going to quit. I'm never, ever, ever, ever going to quit Salusscape. I might not play it for a week. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm never quitting it. You can hold that against me. I'm not quitting Salus. I'm going to continue making videos, live streams, other bits and pieces. But people recently, I just wanted to talk to this. People have recently been asking, am I ever gonna? Can I go on their channel, subscribe and promote their channel? Now, I just wanted to talk to you a bit about this. Now, the whole point. I mean, if people never realise before I done this channel, Mr. Z, and this is purely for RuneScape private servers, and this is the reason why. Now, I had a channel back, and Pim knew about this himself. It was my main channel. It was Luke. Yeah, that's what I called it. I got to a point where I had 1,300 subscribers, which is not, it's no PewDiePie. I've not got millions. I'm not making lots of money. I was actually making pretty much no money, but it never ever bothered me. I don't bother about money. I've never been bothered about it. I've got a job. I work. I get paid from that. So, I did have 1,300 subscribers, and it's nice of people to say, "Oh, I'll give you a shout out on my channel. I've got 100 subs." It's never been anything. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for anyone that's offered to do that. At the same time, though, for me now, I was hacked, and that's basically what it is. I was hacked for 1,300 subscribers, deleted all my videos, and deleted my account. I lost absolutely everything. I tried to contact Google and get it sorted, and they didn't do jack shit about it. So at the end of the day, I lost the channel. That's it, done, gone, forever. Took me a good week to clear my mind of that and stay positive, and it's as much as it's not like someone's died, when you've worked maybe 2 years or just had fun, that's all it was ever about, was having fun. But you do that to have fun, to entertain people. I was nearly on 2 million overall views. People loved watching it. I had a lot of likes, and a lot of people loved the Salusscape stuff coming in. But at the same time, it comes to a point where you have to get over those things and effectively screw the haters and just get on. So I got on with it after a week, and I created this channel, and this channel was already there. This channel was originally the Salusscape channel. I was going to do just Salusscape videos, but I decided to change it to Mr. Z. And the reason I got into Mr. Z is the name Mr. Z isn't a name. It means nothing. It's just there. It's like calling yourself anonymous. You don't have any name. And the reason I've got Mr. Z, I've got so attached to having Mr. Z, it's like a code name, just Mr. Z. So that's where I come up with Z Productions. So I thought it sounded cool, but at the same time, it's meaningless. Z Productions doesn't mean anything. Z. It's the last letter in the alphabet. It just doesn't mean anything. So I came up with this whole Z Productions thing, and just going from there. But overall, coming back from that, I created this channel. I'm only on 30 subscribers, but it doesn't bother me. I'm over the moon that I'm on 30 subscribers, because that's 30 subscribers. And when I say 30, that's 30 active subscribers. Remember, when a lot of these channels like PewDiePie, he might have 35 million subs, but actually only about let's say maybe 20 million of them are actual active accounts. A lot, about 15 million accounts, let's say for example, could be more, are just old accounts people don't use anymore, forgot the passwords, whatever, and then move on, create another one, or they do it, blah blah blah, get done, can't be asked, throw it away. So that's what a lot of channels, and I mean, I had 1,300 subscribers, but maybe only 100 of them were actually active. So when you really think about it, going from 1,300 back to 30, at least I know these 30 subscribers, alright, maybe 25 subscribers are active. So for me, making videos for 20 of you, as long as it enjoy you as long as one person enjoys my videos, I'm happy. That I'm done. I'm fine. You know, that's all it was about, is having fun with the community on different RuneScape private servers. But you know, another thing with RuneScape private server, I've been playing for about 7 years. I've been playing from God's Hell, from some of the first original servers that sort of started on the scene. This was long before Rune Locus and other bits and pieces like that started. You know, God's Hell was one of the biggest RuneScape private servers of all time. It was bigger than what Soul Split was. You know, and that eventually ended, and that's it. Then you lose all that and you move on. But that's just it. That's just the way it is, and that's always going to be the way it is. At the same time, you know, I do enjoy servers now. They're not as they used to be, because back then there was a lot of variety of different servers. Now everything's pretty much the same. That's why I do enjoy Salus, because there's a lot more to Salus than some people see. But playing it for 7 years, I've staffed multiple servers. I actually staffed a server called, which I don't really care, I can say it. I staffed a server where I was eventually high admin. I started. I knew the people in real life from an old server, and then they came back on, and I said, "Oh look, you know, I don't want to straight admin. Let me just start from the bottom and show people it's possible." And I started from support staff, then mods, admin, high admin, yeah, basically slash owner. Um, while helping someone out on a server, and it was called Project Dreams 748, which you guys can follow. I'll put the link in the description below, so please go over and check the server out. It's a good server. They've worked hard on it, and fair play. And then I retired from it and moved on. But what I'm trying to say with the YouTube thing is, I'm jumping back and forth now, but with the YouTube thing, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, give me a shout. I want to shout out," and stuff. You know, today someone, and I'm not going to hold it against them, I'm not going to moan and bitch about it. Now, there was a player or someone that basically started their own channel and took the way I present my videos, so the titles or the icons, and just to sort of draw people in. Now, I don't mind it. You know, I don't mind. I'm not out to be an annoying piece of shit. Some people will say that. I don't care. But when it comes to YouTube, and like I say, I'm no million subscriber channel, but when it comes, you need originality. You need to have original content. You know, you can't be copying other people's stuff, because in the world that doesn't work in any world. You know, that doesn't work in movies, music, anything. You can't go around and copy other people's stuff. At the same time, you've got to be yourself. You've got to, you know, act as you are. When you talk like you mean it. Don't talk like make some crap up and talk like a gangster or talk like a posh bloke. Just talk exactly as you sound and exactly what you are. You know, don't be something you're not. So you need that originality, and you need to be yourself. That's my 2 points. That's all I'm going to say. It's like PewDiePie. He can talk into a thing, and he could act like he's very knowledgeable. But be yourself. You know, be yourself. That's the best way, and I think that's one of the best ways to make it on YouTube. Take into account, out of every, let's be honest, you've got to be realistic with YouTube. Let's say out of 300 million YouTubers, let's say about 100 make it. You know, it's not like you're going to make it every time. People are going to struggle. That's just it. That's how it is. It's always how it's been. So it is like that. So you've just got to get used to it. But don't get me wrong, anyone can make it. It's open, as long as you're providing the entertainment for people to watch. So that's my story about YouTube and other bits and pieces. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I didn't know exactly what to do with Salus. So currently, at the moment, on Salus, I'm going to start my my Mr. Defense series. I'm gonna start doing Mr. Defense videos, working on that, going for the fire cape and other bits and pieces, and start to boss on it and see if I can actually get anywhere at all with bossing. It's not going to be easy, but I'm going to give it a go. The giveaway, by the way, guys, I actually gave it away to DFS Range. He won it. It was the third comment he won. There's a proof video just to anyone doing it, and for future giveaways, I will look into something. Currently, I've been giving away 2 AGSs worth 150 mil each in-game cash. So that's just how it is at the moment. I'm actually trying to get this from 65, but it's not. I'm going to log out for a second and then log back in. And that's not going to work. I know it's not. Oh, it has worked. Yes, that's what I wanted. Okay, so I want my bones again. So it is working. I just wanted to check that was working. So there is a lot to it, and like I say, so Salusscape is an awesome server. I've played many over my time, and that is a good server. There is one more server I've tried to get up for many times, and I might talk to Pim about it as a future project. And that is Kami PvP. Now, it's a legendary RuneScape private server. It's just a simple PKing server on in Kami. Many people know it's huge. If someone got a server like that live, they'd be surprised how many people got it, how many people would play. So as anyone creates one, please send me the link. Please let me play it. Give me mods, whatever. I'm serious. I will play that server and I will promote a server that has that. That is just an open invitation. So, apart from that, this has been Salus. I am currently doing videos on PK Honor, which is another RuneScape private server that I'm actually thoroughly enjoying. And if anyone wants to play it over there, and if anyone does play it, I've got an account called Angel122. You'll see it here. That's the name, ANGELL122. I'm currently looking for donations on the account, money if you can. I would like to buy Donator on it using in-game coins, which is about 4 to 5 bill. Apparently it's not so hard to get money, but if you're willing to donate, you can. And there will be a upcoming section on Z Productions on the PK Honor section that you can get your name put on, and I will also shout your YouTube channel out in the video or the latest video up. So you say you donate on the Monday and I release video on the Tuesday. That video will have your in-game username in it and your YouTube channel, Twitter, anything you want link-wise promoted in there, and I will pop it in there. I'm not a prick for that. I will pop it in there. So that is pretty much it. That's my rant over. I must say, though, there is a channel. I've got another channel if anyone ever wants to check it out. The link will be in the description below. It's just vlogs and everything, and pretty much moaning about everything. And a lot of it people can relate to. It was a vlogging channel, but, you know, it is what it is now. I'm just ranting about absolutely anything on it. So that could be absolutely anything. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you listening to this. If this bores you, I won't do another one like this again. I just got to get that off my chest, explain to people about my whole channel and why people think I'm so big and I've got 30 subscribers. You know, it's not about subscribers. It's about having fun and entertaining your audience. That's it. Done. Nothing else to it. So guys, I'm going for the completionist cape. I just want to get these 500 bones on the altar, and then we can move on. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video on my Mr. Defense account.